With the Skyflat series coming to an end, I'm showcasing several different world types for the new stream series. There are 4 possible world types to choose from, and the one covered in this video has the most variety while still keeping to the sky theme. Stick around to the end of the video for a reminder of what the other 3 are and how you can vote on which one I use for the new stream series. In order to avoid constantly bridging between structures in the mid-game, the new stream series will be using a fabric mod pack based on Create Airships. I'll make a separate video with all the details of the new mod pack, so keep an eye out for that one. This mod by Quidvio started life as a data pack, and it's called Aetherial Islands. It's available as a mod for Forge, Fabric, and Quilt, or as a standalone data pack. It has all the biomes and structures, as well as most of the features you find in a normal 1.20 to 1.20.6 world, but on soaring islands with rivers and mountains, flat plains and caves, structures on rolling hills, and more. Let's jump into a new creative world generated with this mod. I'll explain the pros and cons of this world type versus Skyflat. Pros: you'll spawn on a randomly sized floating island of otherwise normal Minecraft terrain. If you don't have a tree on your spawn island, you should have enough blocks to bridge to an island that has at least one, or a mineshaft. No falling block entities, as the world generation doesn't rely on them to remove the terrain. Having all the biomes on the islands means you get access to naturally spawning mobs. Having some terrain generate restores access to ores and all stone types, without the need for extra mods or data packs. If you're using mods that generate extra ores and stone types, these will usually generate. Mods that generate extra biomes will most likely work, unless the mods also change the terrain generation. All features will generate in the usual biomes, including lava pools and forest fires, rivers, geodes, pumpkin patches, and of course all tree types. Features that are usually buried like dungeons and fossils will still generate, but they might be a bit rarer. Villages generate in the usual biomes, although they can spread out a bit. Small to medium oceans can generate on their own islands, complete with shipwrecks, ocean ruins, coral reefs, and ocean monuments. And you can even find buried treasure chests nearby. Cons: there can be large gaps between islands, so you might need to bridge for a while to get basic resources. Since mobs can't spawn in the void, a lot more hostile mobs spawn on islands at night and in any dark patches. Islands can overlap other islands and structures, which creates large dark patches on the islands or structures below. You don't get the visual effect of falling sand like classic Skyflat. Clouds can be very annoying. You can still fall into the void and lose everything. Although structures will generate on islands where possible, some structures can still generate in the void. If they generate at the bottom of the world, some of the structures can be cut off, unless you use the optional No Void Structures mod. It's worth noting that this also applies to the Skyleaf Biomes data pack and Terrainless World Generation mod in my last 2 showcase videos. I just forgot to mention it. Are you enjoying the video so far? If so, how about give me a like? It would help my channel growth a lot. Now, back to the video. So, what are the other world types? I'm considering 3 other options, which will each get their own video. Skyleaf Biomes. This is a data pack I worked on that creates a super flat style world with no bedrock layer and oak leaves replacing the grass and dirt layers. All biomes are present, but some features and structures are missing. A link to the showcase video for this data pack will be in the description. Terrainless World Generation. It has all the biomes and structures, as well as most of the features you'd find in a normal 1.20 to 1.20.6 world, but all the terrain has been removed. A link to the showcase video for this mod is also in the description of this video. Skylands over the sea. Traditional floating islands over a worldwide ocean with scattered islands. All underground biomes are under the ocean floor. Techhead Fred, I hear you ask. How can I vote on the world type? Head to the poll in my community posts, or join my Discord and vote in the poll there. Links to both are in the description below, and there's nothing to stop you from voting in both. Voting will be open until the start of my first stream in June, and I'll take both the Discord and YouTube votes into account when I start the new stream series. According to my YouTube analytics, only 41.2% of you are subscribed. If you're still watching, you've probably enjoyed yourself, so why not subscribe? Thanks for watching. I'm Techhead Fred. Big thanks to my patrons, Jungle Hornet, Catsmith, and Oni Arrow. If you'd like to join them, my Patreon is linked below. It's only $2.50 a month, which is less than a couple of coffees in most places, I think. No pressure though. Anyway, see you in the next showcase.